toast to their career.
The perfect combination, boy.
Him hard, legends in the South.
This is sports fans' only home for the hottest sports show around. These guys are on fire.
You're now listening to KJ and Sean Mack. Let's talk some damn sports.
Thanks for tuning in. C. Anthony back with another video. On deck, Devin Haney versus Jorge Linares. Fight coming up this spring. Devin Haney, 5'8", 71-inch reach from San Francisco, California. 25-0, 15 KOs. In my opinion, his resume is lacking, but a lot of potential in a young fighter. Linares, we all know, crafty veteran, the cliche. He's very, very powerful. He likes to walk you down. Blistering hand speed, in my opinion, especially for an older guy. He can really swing him, like very, very good hand speed. I think that might be a little bit of a problem for Devin Haney. I say Linares, he's been around the block. He's tap danced with Lomachenko, Morales, Luke Campbell also. I will say he's on the backside of his career, 35 years old. He has been KO'd, I think maybe 4 or 5 times, but this is going to be a real good fight. I think it's a real good test / step-up fight for Devin Haney. This is going to be the one that he needs to, not to break out, but this is the fight where he doesn't need to just take his time and methodically, outpoint one of the older guys. He needs to, really sit down and dig to the body on Linares and make this an exciting fight. This fight, to me, it'll be bad if it's one of those fights like he had against Gamboa. Gamboa looked like his power wasn't there, and he wasn't there to finish. And at the same time, I give him credit because it doesn't look like Gamboa was bringing the fight. I'm not sure if Gamboa really came to win or not, but shouts out to the Gamboa, the Cuban. He's very, very crafty, been around the block for a while. And in my opinion, he had a great career, especially in the younger years before he switched management and things like that from Bob Arum, I think, to 50 Cent's promotional company. He kind of not lackluster, but lack of fights. He didn't really have fights, so this is gonna be a good fight. We all know Devin Haney, highly conditioned, very, very technical fighter, very, very talented. He has a long way to go in the sport. I believe Haney's 22 or 23, so he's gonna be one of the main faces in boxing for a long time to go. This fight, I think he really should step on the gas and go for the KO. I'm not saying early, maybe within inside of 7 or 8 rounds. That would open up a lot of people's eyes. If that does happen, I think it's another thing that we can think about. It doesn't need to be overhyped. If he does win in dramatic fashion, that what needs to happen. We just don't need another lackluster Devin Haney performance. So I got to say, shouts out to Devin Haney and his father. Great combination. I'm not sure if his father has retired, unretired, but great combination. I like to see the father and son tandems in the sport. I will say this is going to be a fight that it gives you a clearer look into the future, because if Devin Haney can't dispose of Linares in a good fashion, I'm starting to have doubts when you look at some of the 35ers and the 140ers. Because as of right now, I'm saying I'm going to definitely take Tank Davis, KO, and Ryan Garcia. But at the same time, I have Ryan Garcia putting hands all over Devin Haney if they fight. I just similar footwork. Devin Haney might be a little bit more fluid in his. Ryan is heavy foot. He's heavy on the foot, so that'll be a good fight. This is the fight to get to that. If he doesn't win in really good fashion against Linares, I'm definitely taking Ryan Garcia over Devin Haney. Matter of fact, in a little bunch, you have your Garcia, you have your Tank Davis, you have your Shakur Stevens. Right, and you also can't forget we have Teofimo. So right now, I'm thinking that Devin Haney, this is the fight that a lot of fighters will take notice on, and they'll kind of gauge what it'll be like to fight Haney. So Devin Haney needs to show and improve on this with Linares. Like I said, game opponent. I believe he dropped Luke Campbell. I think he dropped Lomachenko also. So this is going to be one where we won't be able to just move around the ring and look good. Conditioning will play a part, but it's going to be go time because Linares is going to let his hands go. Devin's going to have to really have to slow him down, dig to the body, maybe starting early and try to take him out later. So this is going to be that step-up fight. We're going to stay in tune with this. Like I said, this is implications on other fights to come in the future. If this is just a unanimous decision, Devin Haney, to me, in my eyes, that's a big disappointment. He needs to finish this guy and, start, even if he loses, it has nothing to do with the future of his career per se. One loss won't hurt you, but it definitely makes you seem like, I'm not going to really believe the hype. And I definitely will take Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis over Devin Haney. So I think I'm going to leave it right here. Devin Haney, Linares coming up this spring. Fight has big implications on the future and the outlook of Devin Haney moving forward. I will say if he wins, it will set up something great. When you think of Ryan Garcia, huge social media following, he's definitely the in that fight, I think Ryan Garcia is the A side. Oscar De La Hoya has made some statements in the past. Actually, last week I read some articles. He definitely made those same statements that Devin needs to build up to get to Ryan. It's just not like a walk in the park, a 50-50 fight. And I think that this is the time, 2021. Ryan Garcia, he's definitely the, he might be, I'm not going to say he's the cash cow of the lower weights, but he's the guy with the following. He has the Hispanic fans, and the American Hispanic fans also. So this is the fight, the breakout party Devin Haney needed. I'm going to congratulate him, and I'm going to congratulate him before because I already know he's going to win the fight. It's all about how is he going to do it. Is it going to be a lackluster, maybe go to sleep fight? When you watch that Devin Haney versus Gamboa fight, that fight can definitely put you to sleep. This can't be that kind of fight. I think this is the one. This is the big one for Devin Haney this year, 2021. I'm going to leave it right there. Stay tuned for more boxing content coming up. See Anthony, Sports Fans Only. Peace.